Thanks for joining us. And today we're going to talk about Kriya Yoga and mantras. So a mantra is a sacred utterance, syllable, word, phoneme, or a group of words that is believed by spiritual practitioners to bring about a certain kind of result. And an example of a mantra is Om, which is used both in the contemporary yoga community and also in a variety of different spiritual paths. Mantras are a core component of a variety of different yogic paths, including Kriya Yoga, and they're believed to bring about positive change both internally and externally through focused sound and intention. Mantras can be chanted aloud, they can be whispered, and they can be recited silently in the mind. Mantras can be used during asana practices, as in yoga poses, during breath work, pranayama, and as well during meditation. And practitioners may use mala bead necklaces or some other form of counting the number of the mantra that is being recited, especially when chanting the mantra in larger sets, such as 108, which is seen as a significant number in Kriya Yoga and in other disciplines. Mantras can help focus the mind. They can help to anchor the mind from distracting thoughts and sensations. By chanting or silently repeating a mantra, practitioners can train themselves to stay present, which can be very helpful in spiritual practices and in meditation. Mantras can be a way of helping to deepen one's meditation, the sound and quality of the mantra taking one into a deeper state of awareness. Mantras can be used for cultivating intention, with particular mantras having a particular intention that allows the practice to have a particular purpose or focus. So there are a variety of different types of mantras. There are bija mantras or seed mantras. These are normally single syllable mantras that are seen as a seed for more complex mantras, but can also be used on their own. Examples of these are Om, Hum, Hrim, Shrim, etc. And bija mantras are believed to have focused, potent energy that are used for particular purposes. As well, we have saguna mantras. And saguna means with attributes. And normally this refers to the attributes of a particular deity. And so these mantras may be used to invoke a particular deity or to connect to the particular energy of a deity. An example of this is the Mula mantra for Ganesha, which is Om Ganapataye Namaha. And as well, we have nirguna mantras. And nirguna means without attributes and do not refer to particular deities or particular forms of the deities. Common nirguna mantras are Aham Brahmasi, I am Brahma, Soham, I am that, and Tattvam Asi, thou art that. So when looking at mantras, it can be helpful to understand the tantric roots of mantra, as many mantras in yogic traditions today are rooted in tantric practices. And many modern-day yoga practices, including Kriya Yoga, have roots in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, which is a 15th century yogic text by Svatmarama. And the Hatha Yoga Pradipika contains chapters on things like asanas, yoga poses, pranayama, life force control through the breath, mudras, energetic seals used during pranayama, and as well meditation and other key subjects. And the author of the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, Svatmarama, was a student of Gorakshanath, who was the founder of the Nath Panth, which is a Shaiva monastic lineage. And he's also credited with incorporating tantric and alchemical practices into Hatha Yoga. And as Tantra was ubiquitously incorporated into many religions in India at the time, the Tantric philosophy and methodology forms the basis of the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, which was later incorporated into yoga of the modern day era. In classical Tantra, mantras are not merely words, but are seen as the sonic body of the deity and are believed to embody the essence and energy of that deity. And through mantra, one can merge with the essence of the deity. And bijas, the single syllable mantras, factor very strongly in Tantra and are often combined to create more potent multi-syllable mantras. For example, Gang is the bija that is associated with Ganesha, and one can insert that into the Mula mantra, Om Ganapataye Namaha, and make it a more potent form of the mantra, Om Gang Ganapataye Namaha. As well, the tantric practice of nyasa allows placing the mantra seed syllables on different parts of the body to invoke the deity's energy so that one may embody the deity in one's practice. And this is one of the foundations of deity yoga practice that is used in classical tantra and as well in the Vajrayana tradition and other tantra-influenced traditions. In Kriya Yoga, mantras are used to help focus the mind and the intention to deepen meditation and to facilitate spiritual development. And mantras are often used in Kriya Yoga in combination with pranayama in intentional breathing to multiply the effects. Mantras in Kriya Yoga can be simple bijas such as Om or more complex mantras. And the idea here being to bring about an internalized state, pratyahara, that allows one to connect with certain internal energies and to experience certain states of being. In Kriya Yoga, the practice of Om Japa is the use of the bija Om to awaken certain chakras within the energy body. And there are also more elaborate mantras in Kriya Yoga that connect certain seed syllables with certain chakras. So important considerations about the use of mantra in Kriya Yoga. First and foremost is mantra virya, or the potency of a particular mantra. It is said that mantras were revealed to high-level adepts who had the capacity to perceive the inner structure of the universe and to take from that these potent mantras. And a living mantra is considered to be a pulsation of the universal consciousness. And therefore, it's important to receive a mantra from a qualified teacher for whom that mantra has mantra virya, is a living mantra. The teacher should have a certain level of awakening in that that aspect of the divine has been awakened for them through that mantra. Without this, there is no mantra virya and hence no transmission from teacher to student. Learning mantras off the internet without a teacher is not a wise practice, as you're unlikely to receive a living mantra, a mantra with mantra virya. And that is one of the reasons why Kriya Yoga is taught in the Guru Parampara tradition, the transmission from the teacher to the student. And as mantras are a key practice of Kriya Yoga, this ensures that there is a transmission of mantra virya. When using mantras in Kriya Yoga, it's important to use proper pronunciation. Mantras are normally in the Sanskrit language, and Sanskrit has very exacting pronunciation. And that is one of the reasons why it's important to learn a mantra orally, to hear it from a teacher rather than reading it. For example, with the bija mantra Om, the pronunciation of Om with most English-speaking practitioners is an anglicized version of the Sanskrit. When it is said in Sanskrit, the mantra is intoned through the different cavities in the head. So it begins in the back of the throat, it moves into the palatal area, and then finally into the nasal. So Om is not pronounced as in English, Om. It is pronounced Om. And so mantras recited in this way have a stronger resonance. And just like when we're learning a new language, it's important to learn it from native speakers who are pronouncing it in the correct fashion. So too, mantras should be learned orally from a qualified teacher. And as well, it's important in Kriya Yoga and any yogic discipline to treat mantras with reverence, as mantras are considered to be the sonic body of the deity that one is invoking in one's practice, because mantras have a potency that can affect one physically, energetically, and psychologically. As most deities have a subhya, a benevolent, and a ghora, fierce or terrifying aspect, it is important to use mantras as prescribed by the teacher. In this way, we can help to avoid some of the unnecessary unpleasant effects of mantras used in an incorrect fashion. And regarding the reverence to mantras, it is said that in some schools that if a student leads the spiritual path, the guru must then go and apologize to the deity for invoking the mantra unnecessarily. In summary, mantras are an important part of Kriya Yoga and other spiritual paths. Mantras in Kriya Yoga range from the simple bija om to more complex mantras used in invocation and some of the higher practices. Learning Kriya Yoga from a qualified teacher through the Guru Parampara process helps to ensure mantra virya, the potency of the mantra, which can then help to empower the student's practice. Proper pronunciation is essential when using mantras, and one should always use mantras as prescribed by the teacher. So if you have any questions about this video, feel free to send me an email at info@modernkriya.com. Also check our website at modernkriya.com and our YouTube channel. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.